This is Brian Capron, but you probably know him better as Richard Hillman, the mildly psychopathic financial whiz kid from Coronation Street. But he's with us today as his real self, looking for a car to take him to and from the studios. Brian, welcome to the show. If at any point I call you Richard, you have permission to hit me or whatever you feel is appropriate, OK? We're not going to make any shovel jokes, none of that.
No, of course not. No.
Cars, strictly cars.
Yeah.
What exactly are you looking for? This is for big miles, isn't it?
Well, it is because I've stayed in Coronation Street slightly longer than I had envisaged. So, and I live in Brighton, and it's something like nearly 300 miles.
That is a bit of a hike, isn't it?
It is, and I have to go on the motorways. I've tried Virgin trains, and I've
Yeah.
selected the motorway.
Yeah.
There's not much of a choice. But
No,
so I need
a moped, I would imagine. Either way.
So I do need something, yes, that is effortless.
Right. Smooth, comfortable, can take big miles.
Yes.
Spending about 10, 15
yes.
Not
yeah.
too worried, it's more the car we can find. OK, any other stipulations? No marks you hate?
Well, the only thing, something, I don't know, a reasonably interesting mark, you know.
Right.
Mind you, I've just had an old Vauxhall Carlton.
Yes, it wasn't the most glamorous machine.
No,
An
no.
old bucket that was nicked.
And it was
Hence
nicked.
you
So
need
probably
this
they did me a favour, you know, didn't they?
OK, well, hopefully we'll find something for you. We've got
Yes.
3 really different cars.
Right.
Maybe it'll get this whole split personality thing you've got going on the
Right,
street. They'll
yes.
appeal to different bits here.
Yes, right, that's going to be
First up,
interesting.
definitely a quirky one, Saab 9.3. Do you
Yeah.
know the car at all?
I've never driven a Saab, no.
OK, Swedish.
Swedish?
They are quite quirky, but they're very long-lived. It'll certainly cope with the miles for you.
Right.
OK, now that's
Yep.
a diesel one, but the second one we've got for you over here,
Yep.
also in a rather striking red, this is a Peugeot 406. It is an estate.
Right.
So plenty of room there for all your actor kit. As you go down the motor, whatever you need to
And
carry.
my wig box.
Precisely, you need room for all of that. And we'll go and have a look at this one over here. This is the Honda Accord. It's a 3-litre V6.
Yeah.
So when you're out on the motorway, you're going to have more than enough oomph, I'd say.
Right.
Those long
And these are
trips.
all in the same kind of price range,
They are all £10,799.
Really? Really?
So well within
Right.
budget, but
Right,
very different
right,
cars. We'll
great.
give this one a go first.
All right, great.
Let's have a drive.
OK.
Now, we always like to come up with some rather unusual cars for our punters here on Used Car Heaven. And I think we've come up with a real corker for Brian in this. It's a Honda Accord Coupe, a very rare sight on our roads. You don't see many of these about. And under the bonnet, you get a fantastic, silky smooth 3-litre V6 engine producing nearly 200 brake horsepower. The styling may not be to everybody's taste. It's sort of got an American look to it, to be honest. But it's not the sort of car that's driven by your average Honda driver, i.e. the Blue Rinse Brigade, who normally drive Civics. This is very different. Now, Brian's brief to find him the right car was something that would be good as a motorway cruiser. And I think we might have struck gold with this Accord Coupe because it's got everything on it. It's got a Bose sound system, it's got electric this and that, heated seats, full leather throughout, cruise control, and it's also quite a big car for a coupe. Many times you get a coupe and there's no room in the back, but with this, it's very different. Plenty of space back there for kids and for adults too. And the price of this little gem? Well, 27,000 miles on the clock, costs new £22,000, but now 2 years on, just over 10 grand. An absolute bargain.
Thanks, Ian. And now we get to experience the thing properly and for real. Now, can I just establish one thing, right? There's going to be no sort of split personality, frightening psycho tendencies in your driving, are there?
Definitely not, no.
Right, you're not going to go too loopy here. The Honda Accord.
Yeah.
You've actually said this isn't a car you know much about. What do you think? First impressions?
It's got lots of nice toys.
Yeah.
The spec's quite good in it. It feels very powerful.
Yeah. Well, it is. 3-litre V6.
It's
Plenty of power.
It's effortless, absolutely effortless. It's really quite nice.
We've raised an important point here.
Yeah.
I mean, one has one's profile to consider, and one
Yes.
can't pitch up in.
Well, I suppose, you know, one's not supposed to, but as I think we mentioned earlier, I have just the car that I've just got rid of is a Carlton, Vauxhall Carlton, which cost me 700 quid.
All right.